Boys and girls, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We're picking up here at the divergent point between where we went from Universe A to Universe B, where last week, if you didn't see last week's episode, maybe go check it out. It was a little bit more of a fun episode. Those of you that did check it out, I actually appreciate you. That video did way better than I thought it would. By like day 3 or 4, that video actually had exceeded my expectations for what I was assuming would happen, so thank you guys if you liked that video and came back for this one for episode of Fallout Friday. Okay, game lag. We love that. Last time the game lagged, I couldn't speak for 20 minutes. Anyway, we're picking up here at the divergent point. We're gonna go talk to Cursor Lucullus. I think this is that dude's name. And we're gonna go back to the fort, but this time in Universe A, where we don't go on a murder spree. I'm ready to travel with you.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Legionary main gate guard. The last time we had this conversation, it really did not go well for you, but I'm gonna try to sweet talk him into letting me keep my, stim packs.
I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp, but I will allow this one exception. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort.
It's funny you called me what you called me just then, because I guess you don't know that your leader has epilepsy.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
Thank you. Anyway.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Yeah, probably because they're hungry and, like, weak, because you beat them. Anyway, we're gonna go along with their rules today and play nicely as much as we can play nicely with Legan. What am I stuck on? Oh, that. We're here to get the platinum chip back and deal with Benny. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I don't really know how I plan to deal with Benny. This is normally like we're during a live stream. I would say, like, tell me how you want me to deal with Benny in the comments. So, go ahead and comment right now how you think I should deal with Benny, and then you'll either be disappointed or you'll be happy with my decision. Okay. You see, none of the resolutions with Benny are, like, actually that satisfying. Like, even in this playthrough where he betrayed me after I decided I was gonna side with him, like, you'd think I just straight up want him to die, but since I've played this game before and I can't really remove my biases and experiences, I don't really have a preferred way of dealing with Benny. We'll see.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They just don't automatically, like, do that.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
It's not a flex. Alright, what up, Caesar?
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. The great Khans aren't exactly clamoring to fight for my legion now. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking?
Yep, let's be straight to the point. You're in possession of something that interests me.
We'll deal with Benny when the time comes. In the meantime, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
What are you looking to start?
The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
What do I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch, and inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 Casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside...
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him.
You know what? Maybe. What's up, Benny?
Go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation.
Looks like you played past your abilities.
Didn't leave me much choice when you showed up. Like I said, you forced my hand.
Really didn't.
Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
Really didn't force your hand, bro. I agreed to work with you. You just can't be trusted, like, at all. You can't have a partnership. Every partnership so far in this game you've betrayed. Like, you betrayed the Great Khans, you betrayed your own chairman, you betrayed me. Like, you just have a really bad track record of not being a scumbag for no reason. I don't know, dude, it's not a good trait. Hey, he gave me the platinum chip.
Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
Okay. None of those other options really interested me, so let's go. Alright, boys, come on.
Right behind you, boss.
If I remember correctly, there's a little unmarked quest if we go into this pen. Well, the little girl that's supposed to be in here isn't in here, so never mind, we'll come back. Walk past the very intimidating dummies and head in. This.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
Cool.
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
It's... Again, if only you guys... Okay? If only you guys actually remembered what happened the last time we talked. Insert the platinum chip. Down we go. What up, bro?
Well, you're here ahead of schedule. I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip.
How am I ahead of schedule? Like, in theory, we're technically dilly-dallying because I spent all last week and last episode murdering.
The platinum chip unlocks this bunker. Hence, you have it. Hence, Benny was captured or killed. Possibly by you, but by my estimates, far more probably by Caesar's legion. Hence, Caesar gave you the chip. Hence, Caesar wants you to destroy whatever you find in this bunker. But that's not going to happen, because you're going to work for me.
Considering I've done nothing but what you've asked, and you were actually super nice to me the first time we met, why the unremarkable amounts of condescending sarcasm? What the hell? What are you asking me to do?
I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
Alright.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
The house always wins too. Let's take a look at this. Those are literally just statuses, we can't do anything with it. So before I go any further, I need to rad away and Radex. And then today's also a good day where we get to use the pulse gun.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will...
Absolutely wrecked, dummy. And there's stuff in here, as always. I'm gonna take whatever they give me, except for grenades. I don't want grenades. Is there anything else in here? No, just... Of course, nothing in the unlocked one. Alrighty, and we're in. This terminal allows me to cancel security alert. I don't know if that actually... Okay. No, it's for the turrets and then the protectrons. And apparently I'm too dumb to hack this one? What's my science level? 73? What's it being hindered by? Oh, I'm going through so many withdrawals. I mean, I can fix that, but... Alright, we'll take Fixer. Now I should be fine. I didn't realize I had went through so many drugs. Alright, after like multiple failed attempts, we're actually in. Whenever you get to the hard and above terminals, it gets a little goofy. Like, rightfully so, it should get harder, but it just gets a little goofy in the sense that, like, I picked doors activated elsewhere, rewire the junction box open. What's up, boys? Anything in here I need? Nope. I think what's going on now is from the Fixer. Anyway, it gets goofy because I picked drastically different words on my first 2 attempts, so I picked 6 words that were nothing like each other, and it went from 0 out of 10 to 0 out of 10 to 1 out of 10. Then on my second attempt, it went from 0 out of 10 to 0 out of 10 to 1 out of 10. So, like I said, it should get harder, rightfully so, it should get harder, but they didn't give me anything to work on, and I was picking, like, completely different words. I don't like that Fixer does this. I wish it would quit. What's in this room? Permanently jammed. Interesting. Alright. Insert the platinum chip. What up, tough guy? Return to Kaisar. Roger Dodger. Just unlocked our new army as the Fixer continues to ruin my life. I removed my addictions and it got worse.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
Whatever you say, Robbie. Taking those potato chips, though. Alright, the Fixer's worn off. Can I play the game again?
You've carried out Kaisar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
Whatever. Nice glasses, dummy.
You're free to leave.
Alright, back up the hill we go. Hey, let's check and see if the little girl is back. She is. Hello.
I can't talk to you. It's not allowed.
Beach 50. I'm a friend. It's okay for you to talk to friends, right?
I guess that's okay. If you're a friend, can you help me?
What do you need help with?
Anthony took Sergeant Teddy away and gave him to the stinky dogs. I want him back. I kept him secret, but I think somebody told on me.
Who would have told on you?
Oh.
Jesus, I can't pick the option I want to pick.
Thanks.
Oh my god. I literally could not pick the text option I wanted to pick. I kept clicking everything but that text option. Who would have told on you? Like, if one of the other Legion members saw you with a toy, they would have just taken it. So if you're implying someone told on you for having a toy, that means one of the other slaves did it. What slave is going out of their lives to make, out of their miserable existence, to have a girl's toy taken away? Are you Anthony? Yes, you are.
Outsiders are a rare sight at the fort. Step carefully around here and you might just leave alive. I'm Anthony, Master of the Hounds.
I'm here for Melody's bear.
The stupid girl should know by now that even the rags on her back are a privilege. Anyway, my mongrels like their new toy. Tell you what, you square off with 4 of my best dogs. No armor and no weapons except a machete. You survive, and I let you have the bear.
You won't mind if I kill them? Because it's gonna happen. I'm the main character.
I think they'll probably end up killing you. I trained them myself. But if you do win somehow, the mongrels will at least get honorable deaths.
I don't know if there's much... I don't know, man. Like, I'm a mailman.
Good luck.
Having your dogs die to a mailman. Oh, my companions are in here too. Well, Edie has a laser, so I would have won regardless, but Edie's laser is pretty much guaranteeing victory on this situation. Anyway, they're all dead. So about that bear.
Behind you, boss.
I have to remember to tell Raoul to come with me or else I'm gonna leave him here.
Damn it! I thought they had you!
Nope, they literally never bit me. I didn't lose any HP.
Take the bear. I can't believe I let some of my best dogs get killed over this stupid thing. Your stuff is in the crate next to the arena entrance.
Alright, later. I tried to warn you. Damn, she's gone again. Where does she go? Where does Melody go? Because, like, the bedroll in the Brahmin pit is, like, where she lives. That's hers. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till daytime. If she spawns back in. And she's back in here now. Like, where do you go at nighttime? Like, that's where you sleep.
Hi.
Here's your bear.
That's okay. I'll fix him. Can I have him now?
Tear Sergeant Teddy in half. Nope, there you go.
Thank you.
Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Am I not wearing any armor? Nope, I'm naked. Alright, well. Alright, let's go retrieve my things from the box, because it doesn't just give it back to you. Then we'll go talk to Caesar. Okay, nope, it's not in there. Is it in my inventory? Oh, yeah, it is. Are my weapons still hotkeyed? No, they're not, because I don't have my weapons. Okay, never mind. Back to Caesar we go. Flag like Caesar.
You must enter Kaisar's tent.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting about that.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
That is the second time you've told me that, bro. You're obsessed with your ex. I don't care.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. There are rewards for doing as I command. Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide how Benny dies. Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution, unless you want to perform it yourself.
Thank you.
Consider it the first of many bestowments.
Caesar's Legion has accepted me. Oh, not for long. We're just gonna fight Benny in the arena, I think, because there's really, like I said, there's no outcome where Benny surviving, like, is beneficial, unless I'm just not remembering one of the outcomes of this, and there's, like, a hidden gem somewhere. Because, like, if I let him go right now and he sneaks out, I have to fight everybody. If I have them crucify him, like, at the base core of what that is, he's dead.
True to Kaisar.
Okay, dude, shut up. And if I fight him in the arena, he dies. So, all the outcomes basically are like, it's pretty black and white. He's dead or he's not dead. And in the outcome where he's not dead, I get put in a really tricky situation. So, yeah, I'm just gonna fight him in the arena.
So, baby, what did you find down there?
Hundreds of Securitrons, all of them upgraded now, just like Mr. House wanted.
So, all this time, the old man had an entire army on layaway? Clever player. Just imagine the look on Baldy's face when those Securitrons come pouring out on Judgment Day. I'd pay to have that bronzed. So all you gotta do is talk to Yes Man. Figure out how to set things in motion. Make Vegas a town I would have been proud of, baby. Let it swing.
Honestly, like, you could have been proud of it yourself. Like, you didn't have to do this, but here we are.
I see. And how's that gonna happen?
We're gonna fight in the arena.
Machetes at 20 paces, hey? I accept your challenge.
You don't have much of a choice. Let's do it.
You're a class act, baby. Not to say I'm gonna make it easy for you.
It wouldn't matter, man. Like, you've literally never won a fair fight in any of these situations.
Let them fight it out among themselves.
Had enough?
Edie is shooting Benny from outside the arena. I have sniper overlook. Where'd Benny go? Where's Benny? Where did he go? Ooh. Arena victory, okay? That's so cheesy. Shout out to Benny, though. He did have his pistol on him, and he chose to use the machete. Anyway, let's re-equip my armor again. Do I have to go back and talk to Caesar? Technically, no. However, real quick, though. Actually, no. We'll come back. Maybe. Am I allowed to fast travel from... I don't think I could fast travel from in there, but can I fast travel from here? Actually... Yep, I have to go back in anyway, so let's find out when we go back in. I have to go get Edie and Raoul. I was trying to think of a good place to drop a hard save for whenever I come back and do the different endings. But I think I'll do that whenever I get back to Mr. House. Alright, now let's see if I can fast travel from here. And all my hotkeys are still set up. Very cool. Alright, you're gonna have to tell me to make my companions wait.
Howdy, partner. Good to see you. I see you brought...
Again, are you guys already waiting? I think they might already be waiting. I thought you gave me the penthouse. Why aren't they just going to the penthouse?
Where to, partner?
Penthouse. Wait, yeah, the penthouse. Okay.
Penthouse floor.
You gave me the presidential suite. Mr. House lives on the penthouse.
Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye, sure.
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip?
Why do you still need it, though? We already did what it was the point of it was.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
What happens next?
A great deal shall be happening, a cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. What you see there will help you understand the significance of what you accomplished at the fort.
Teleporting without taking the elevator. Very cool.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression, or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss. Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
I mean, yeah, probably. Level up, by the way. What happens next?
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
What is the next step?
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion.
I'll make sure they support the right side.
Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
The Boomers are already on my side. Do I have to go talk to them again? Okay, level up though. Guns 80, energy weapon 50, 80 science 80, and then repair can have a skill point. You know what? I don't really need any of the other perks, so let's just take Explorer. It might be a waste to some people. I'm sure a lot of people think it is a waste, but I don't really need any of the other perks. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out how to get the Gamora.
Visitors will be held responsible for the behavior of any non-human sapients accompanying them.
I'm sure that's not directed specifically at me. I'm trying to figure out and remember how we trigger the Gamora quest line. I don't remember if it's as simple as going to the Gamora or if I have to get the quest from somebody. But anyway, I think that is what I'm going to try to figure out between this episode and the next one. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave that like and subscribe down below and stay tuned for next Friday, which will be another installation of Fallout Friday. With that said, I will see you guys in the next episode of whatever you choose to watch me on, and a pizza.